Hello, everyone. This is Wrestling Watcher, a YouTube channel that is about watching professional wrestling. So, the topic of Adam Copeland, previously known as Edge, his retirement has come up, and he's done a recent interview where he said that the timeline has changed, the timetable has changed. With him doing Percy Jackson and filming The Beekeeper 2, and with a broken leg, things have changed with him. And that he's been talking to Tony Khan, and that Tony Khan understands that, he wants to do his acting projects on the side, and he has things that he's doing. And he said that he's considering retirement at 54. I think he might have said 55. And 54 would be a year away. And so the question is, when and where should that last match be? And I'm here to suggest, as a wrestling YouTube channel, that it should be at an all-in show, in the main event, for a title. And you should make it a point to say, look, this is his last match, and he wants to go out on top chasing a world championship. Now, of course, the question would be, who would you want that last match to be against? That's an obvious answer. MJF. MJF would give him the best match of anybody in that company in his mid-50s. He could go out, whether he wins or loses, he would go out with the best possible match he could have, in my opinion. Another option would be Swerve Strickland. When you think about it, a heel Swerve Strickland as champion against a babyface Adam Copeland. Those two have some history together. They've been known to be friends, and it's obvious that they've been known to have history. So that would be another obvious choice, right? An easy choice also, if you're not going to do the main event, or you could make it the main event. Have it be Christian Cage one last time. Adam Copeland, Christian Cage. I know they've already had their feud in AEW when Adam Copeland came in, and I think it was Wrestle Dream 2023. They had their feud going forward afterwards. But you know what? If it's their last match, you could do something with that. That doesn't necessarily need to be the main event, but you could say, hey, look, this is if Christian would be up for it, his last match versus last match. That could be something too. But those would be my top 3 picks. I'd prefer it being the main event for a title. I would go number 1, MJF, number 2, Swerve Strickland, and number 3, Christian Cage. I think if you make that, I just feel like if it's going to be his last match, his true retirement, he's done forever, then you need to market that in the biggest possible way for the biggest possible number and the biggest possible gate you can get. That's my suggestion. That's all for this one, guys. Thank you.